Dairy farming is the keeping of cattle, goats, and camels for milk production. For the last couple of years, dairy farming has grown tremendously in Kenya. There are more than enough examples of people making a good living from this venture. However, starting such a farm without extensive knowledge may lead to huge losses. In today's show, we will be focusing on large-scale dairy cattle farming, and more so with the Frisian breed. But before we delve in deeper, it is good to mention some of the most popular dairy breeds that are common in our local dairy farms. The Frisian is a black and white dairy cattle which originated from Netherlands and produces more milk than any other cattle breed. The Jersey came from Jersey and South England in Britain and is adaptable to extreme heat and cold conditions. The Ayrshire dairy cow came from Scotland and has white and brown patches. The Guernsey is from the island of Guernsey in the Channel Islands. It is fawn or red and white in color and is hardy and docile. Large-scale dairy farming in Kenya accounts for 20% of national milk production. It is practiced mainly in the central and Rift Valley parts of Kenya. On the leeward side of the slopes of Mount Kenya lies the expansive Wangu Embori farm. The farm has more than 500 purely Frisian dairy cows, and that number increases by the day with the birth of at least 10 calves a day. We sought to know what it takes to manage such a huge herd.
To manage such a farm or such a big herd, you have to first study the cow. You must know your cow. And knowing your cow means you know how much it can consume in a day. Then you can calculate that with the number of animals you have and the number and the time. Because I do have a silage twice a year, so I have to calculate my silage requirements for 6 months, at least minimum 6 months. So we work backwards how much a cow feeds in a day in terms of silage, in terms of straws, and in terms of concentrates. Then I can extrapolate that to 6 or so months, and with that, a farmer outside there will be able to run his or her dairy farm successfully without fail.
Feed and fodder management is key in large-scale dairy farming. Feeding should be done according to body weight and yield of the animal. During dry months, you can cut down feed a bit, but should not reduce it drastically. At Wangu Embori farm, they have segmented part of their farm to plant fodder for their livestock. That also includes a large herd of sheep. Example of fodder includes napier grass, bommerods, lucerne, desmodium, and sweet potato vines.
A Frisian cow will eat about 3% of its body weight as dry matter. So all my feeds I have to check their dry matter content and then the weight versus the weight of the cow. Basically, a 500 kilo cow, which is majority of the animals here, will feed about 15 kilos of dry matter. And to achieve that, you can use about 20 kilos of silage, 10 kilos of straws, and maybe 6 kilos of concentrate. And with that, you are roughly at 15 kilos of dry matter a day.
It is a challenging task to monitor each and every animal's health when dealing with such a large herd. Pests and diseases can also spread very quickly if not checked and controlled on time. Thus, record keeping is a necessary element of good livestock business management. With no written records, farmers have to depend on their memory while making decisions regarding their farm practices. But memories can become unreliable after a few days, months, or years. This can be done easily if animals have some identifications or numberings. According to Kangara, it is prudent to have a full-time vet on the farm.
A cow must get clean water all day round, and is water that is safe for human drinking. Yeah. Basically, you can walk into a water trough for a cow and sip. Yeah, if you can't sip, that water is not good for a cow. And then the cow will just be taking little water and it will affect your production.
Martin Irungu One of the veterinarians at Embori farm says there are certain crucial signs that one should look out for every day during inspection.
We expect them resting normally, some chewing cud, some even feeding. And wakati chakula inaletwa, unafaa kuangalia ng'ombe zote lazima zikuje kwa troughs. That's normal. Kwa hivyo ukikuta kuna ng'ombe ina drag behind, inamaanisha that cow has a problem. So you must approach that cow and check whether that cow has been chewing cud, check whether that cow is lame. Sababu lazima hiyo ng'ombe iko na shida, sababu ng'ombe zote lazima sikuje kwa chakula, sababu already zilikula jana. Kwa hivyo usiku zimerudisha makambi na ikawa. Alafu tena kitu kingine, wakati zina feed, ng'ombe zote zinafaa kuwa zimeinama kwa troughs. Ukikuta kuna ng'ombe labda imekuja kwa trough na haikuri, inakaa kusubua zingine, it's obvious either that cow is bullying or it has another problem. Alafu sasa lazima uangalie hii ng'ombe iko na shida gani. Kwa hivyo kitu ya kwanza, unachukua hiyo ng'ombe unaipeleka kwa crash, take the temperature, alafu unaangalia other parameters kama iko sawa. Kama iko sawa, unairudisha kwa boma, unaipea time, unaiobserve. Alafu tena kitu kingine, hizi ng'ombe wakati ziko huku ndani kuna cement na kuna pahali kwingine kuna mchanga. Kwa hivyo unaweza kuta ng'ombe ni lame. Hiyo ng'ombe lame kwanza unaitoa pahali kuna zile ng'ombe zingine, unaipeleka kwa crash. Inatibiwa mara moja, haifai kupewa time, sababu hiyo ng'ombe it happen to reduce maziwa, na ikireduce maziwa it be a loss to us, and we so much avoid that.
Disease and pest control is done through controlling and reduced movement of animals, vehicles and humans in and out of the farm. At Embori farm, every vehicle coming into the farm has to drive through a bath that contains disinfectant. Sick or new animals joining the herd should be quarantined to avoid risk of spreading infections.
There are some cases that need isolation, because there are diseases that are notifiable and some are not notifiable. A case of mastitis or a case of lameness, you don't need to isolate such a cow. So you si ugonjwa ati ya kuambukizana haraka. It's not contagious. Normally the diseases that need isolation, they are the notifiable ones, mostly like the anthrax or cases like foot and mouth. Ukiona ng'ombe anatoa mate, hiyo ng'ombe kitu moja muhimu unafaa kufanya ni kuisolate hiyo ng'ombe, unaiweka peke yake, alafu unaenda kwa herd, unaangalia zingine kama kuna the same problem. Hiyo ng'ombe umeiweka kando, unafaa kuangalia temperature. Kama una suspect notifiable disease, tuna inform veterinary services nearby. Alafu sasa wanakuja, tunatoa sample, tunapeleka karatina VIL. Watuambie ni shida gani, kama ni FMD we vaccinate. Lakini no matter what we do, we take precautions. Unakuta wakati magonjwa kama hayo, we do control. Before hiyo magonjwa tupate, kama ni FMD, tuna vaccinate after every 4 months. FMD, anthrax, we do it annually. It's normally done annually. Then lumpy skin, still annually. Before ugonjwa ipatikane, unafaa kuwa tayari umechukua measures.
Machine milking is gradually being adapted in many large farms in Kenya because it reduces labor and performs a better quality milking job than hand milking. A cow should be milked within 7 minutes. Milking beyond this time is not productive because of the hormone oxytocin. That stimulates the milk production and will have long ceased to be effective. Machine milking, on the other hand, is very fast, such that all the milk will have been removed by the end of this time. Lack of proper milking techniques may result in mastitis, Mastitis in dairy cows is caused by udder infections, usually resulting from bacteria introduced either during the milking process or from environmental contact. According to Irungu, there are several ways in which a farmer can detect mastitis.
Kuna farmers wenye wanaweza afford kununua a strip cup mwenye ako na hard kubwa. Lakini kama hauna hard kubwa unaweza tumia either mkono, tumia pressure, uone kama kuna clots sababu indication clinical signs za mastitis kitu moja afama anaweza pata ni clots. White clots Kwa hivyo ukikamua na pressure utaona clots, unaweza tumia mkono kamue matiti moja moja. Alafu tena kama unaweza afford strip cup ni kikombe iko na black rough membrane. Wakati unakamua na pressure namna hii, kama hiyo matiti iko na clots, kama iko infected, clots zinatend kuattach kwa this black membrane. Kwa hivyo utajua matiti fulani iko na mastitis. Kwa hivyo kitu moja unafaa kufanya ni ku-isolate hiyo ng'ombe na ianze treatment mara moja. Alafu kuna njia nyingine unaweza tumia the accurate one the CMT. Hii inaitwa CMT. Hii inaitwa pado. Na kuna the reagent reagent ziko kwa market, ni mingi sana kwa market Alafu sasa imeandikwa, iko indicated A, B, C, D. Kulingana na matiti venye iko na matiti ni 4. Kwa hivyo kila matiti unakamulia kwa pahali yake. Hivyo sasa nitajua, sababu pado yangu nilikuwa nimeiweka namna hii, matiti ya mbele pande hii ndio hii, ya pande ile ndio hii, ya pande ile ya nyuma ndio hii, na pande hii nyuma ndio hii. Kwa hivyo nikiweka reagent yangu hivi, alafu na shake kidogo hivi, hii reagent inataka kureact na matiti yenye ile matiti infected those bacteria zina react na that reagent. Kwa hivyo maziwa inatend kuwa silime, inakaa kama makamasi. Kwa hivyo utajua hiyo matiti ni mgonjwa. Kwa hivyo utajua hasa matiti ikiwa 4 hasa umeidentify ile matiti mgonjwa. Na kitu moja unafaa kufanya ni kuweka dawa. Kwanza una strip kabisa before uweke dawa. Dawa ni za aina mingi, kama hii ni dawa moja. Kuna dawa ziko penicillin based, kuna zingine sulfonamide. Sana zile mingi ni penicillin based. Hata sulfonamide ziko. Zingine tetracycline, gentamicin. Lakini always unafaa kutumia ile dawa yenye si powerful sana. Uanze na ile dawa iko chini. Ndio ikikosa kurespond unatumia ile the stronger one. Kwa hivyo ni makosa kutumia ile stronger, sababu ikifail kupona hauna another option. Ng'ombe inaweza potea matiti. Sasa itakuwa hasara kwa mkulima.